Hi, everyone, and welcome to my combo Instagram Live and Facebook Live. So just give me a moment. I'm just going to set this up. See, make sure everything's working. I haven't done this in a while. It says my camera is not supported by your current browser. Interesting. Well, I think I will go with the flow and let's see if I'm going to try a different browser and see how it all works. I guess it doesn't like Safari. Interesting how Facebook is working. How's everybody doing today, by the way? I'd love to know how you're doing. It's full moon, and it's been intense. I know a lot of energies are circulating. I'm sure you're feeling many things, and it's intense for some of us. It's really intense, especially for those of you who are empaths, like myself. It becomes a little bit challenging as we feel into the energies. Very interesting. Facebook doesn't want to work. Might be my points of views about Facebook. So I'm going to have to let that go and focus on Instagram, and then I'll just post the video later on to Facebook. So yes, talking about the full moon. This is the full moon. This is a time when a lot of us can reflect on what it is we want to release, what doesn't serve us anymore. And this is also a particularly good time to look at our relationships and look at what is perhaps dysfunctional or disempowering. It doesn't mean we have to give up those relationships, but perhaps creating new boundaries and parameters and how you wish to be in that relationship. So that might be telling a friend or a loved one, I really don't feel comfortable when you talk about this particular topic, and whether it's what's happening in the world or whether it's something else that the person continuously brings up. It's about us standing in our truth and our power and being willing to say, can we put that off the table and talk about other things? And this is how we truly honor ourselves and how we can be in good relationship with ourselves. And only then can we create positive and empowering relationships with others. So I can feel spirit coming through and confirming. I know that what I'm saying is not rocket science. It's not necessarily incredibly profound, but I think it's something that we all have to remember. This is a remembrance, returning to who we truly are. And we do that in every moment that we are willing to be authentic and speak our truth. Now, I'm the first to admit that it's not easy, okay? It's totally not easy. And sometimes it's really uncomfortable. And so there's that. A lot of us get into the creatures of habit. We like our creature comforts. We don't want to be uncomfortable. But guess what? We have to be uncomfortable sometimes, especially for things that are important to us and that we really feel we need to speak up and say how we really feel about something in our lives. That's not to say that sometimes it's not always beneficial to speak up. Sometimes I'm quiet when I need to be quiet, especially if I see that the person or people I'm interacting with are maybe on a different wavelength than I am, and no matter how hard I would love for them to understand my truth or where I'm coming from if I really recognize that those people I'm in conversation with are not, just don't have the capacity to hear me or receive me. And it could actually create more difficulty and challenges for me and them, then I hold my silence. So it's about knowing, when it is in our best interest and in the best interest of everyone with us to speak up, and when it is better to hold our silence. So this is about being discriminating, yeah? I didn't know I was going to talk about that today, but Spirit has asked me to talk about it. So back to the full moon. This is also about looking at what old stories are we continuously telling ourselves and staying in that cycle of samsara, as we talk about in Buddhism. I used to be a Buddhist, where we just go around and around and around and we get nowhere. And the stories are going and it's just creating suffering. And it's anguish. It's like anguish. And I'm the first to admit, I do that sometimes. And I'm looking at that. What are my stories? And how am I perpetuating them? And creating this reality, which is really not a reality, it's an illusion, right? The stories are just what we think. It doesn't mean it's actually the truth. But our mind gets hooked into those stories, right? So for this full moon, I'd like you to think about what stories are you telling yourself that are causing you pain and suffering, that you are ready to completely let go of? What relationships in your life are you having communication challenges with? And does it require you to step up and speak your truth? Or do you need to reframe how you're perceiving that relationship and how you're being in that relationship in order to transform it, to transmute it? Or thirdly, has this relationship been disempowering for you, in any way harmful to you? And maybe it's time to look at that and walk away. Yeah, I'm just pausing on that because that's a hard one. And I've had to do that this year. But you know the saying, as the saying goes, as we close one door, another one opens. And recently that occurred for me. I let go of my stories. I let go of my attachment to certain people in my life that I realized we weren't journeying together anymore. We're on a different journey. And that doesn't make my journey better than theirs or their journey better than mine. We're just going on different paths. And as soon as I let go of the attachment to what I wanted it to be, to what I wanted to have with those people, another door opened and some amazing, beautiful people walked through the door into my life. So I don't know if you're the kind of person like me who has difficulty letting go. I really do. I have difficulty. My astrological sign is a double Cancer, and I'm a very emotional feeling person, and I'm a very loyal friend and a loving friend. So I have a hard time letting go because a part of me feels like, am I being disloyal? Am I being disloyal if I let that person go? But then we have to reframe that. Am I being disloyal to myself if I don't let that person go? So it's just like flipping it 180 degrees. And when we look at it that way, we get a bigger perspective, yes? We get a bigger perspective. So I'd like to open up the space with calling in the four directions. This is something that I do in my shamanic practice. And it's how I connect with my helping spirits, and I connect with Mother Earth, Pachamama, Father, Son, and Grandmother Moon, and all the elements. So I'm just going to grab my drum. I hope you can hear it. I don't know how good my sound is through this phone. And you're welcome. I invite you to just kind of close your eyes and go within and really feel the energies as I call in the directions and the associated archetypes to the directions. Drop into the heart, and from this heart space, connect in with your higher self, your super consciousness. Here we go. I call in the direction of the south. O great serpent, you who teaches us to travel across the earth, belly to belly, to shed our skins, our old stories, all that no longer serves us, calling in the element of fire to burn away anything that we no longer need. We welcome you, the direction of the south. Aho. In the direction of the west, Mother Jaguar and the element of the water. Jaguar, we honor you, you who shows us how to be courageous, how to let die what needs to die so that we can be reborn again, how to release all bad habits and inclinations and heal our addictions, whatever they may be, which cause us suffering. We welcome you, Mother Jaguar. We welcome your power, your wisdom, and your medicine. Aho. Calling in the direction of the north. Oh, sweet hummingbird, the element of the earth. Hummingbird who teaches us how to make the impossible possible, teaches us resilience and how to enjoy the sweet pleasures of life. And hummingbird also teaches us and shows us how to be in good relationship with ourselves and others. We welcome you, hummingbird, your wisdom and your medicine into this circle. Aho. Calling in the direction of the east, great condor and eagle. You who show us how to fly wingtip to wingtip up to great spirit so that we may have a greater perspective of our lives and the world below. The element of the air, the wind that carries us. We welcome you, great condor, great eagle. We thank you for your medicine. Aho. Call upon Pachamama, Mother Earth, Great Mother, you who nurtures us, protects us, you who are the guardian guardian of the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the stone people, the winged creatures, the creepy crawlies, and all the animals in the sea life. We welcome you, Great Mother. We thank you for your medicine. Aho. Call upon you, Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, the Sisters of the Pleiades. We welcome you and your connection from the heavens above to earth below. We thank you for your protection, your healing, and your wisdom. Aho. Calling upon all of our helping spirits to come and be with us now. Share your guidance, your wisdom, and your protection and love. We thank you for being with us. Aho. Woo. Can you feel that? Amazing. The power that comes through when we make those connections. I was a bit tired before, but I feel like, I feel rejuvenated. Comment in the comment box. Let me know how you're feeling. What did you notice shift as I called in the directions? Beautiful. Thank you. So nice to have you all here. Thank you for being here. So I'd like you to just take a moment and think about what it is that you're ready to release from your life that no longer serves you. I mentioned the stories that we carry, we continue to tell ourselves. Or maybe there are negative thoughts, addictions. What is it that you want to release right now? Awesome. Thank you. Feeling lifted, Venus. Thank you. Present. What do I want to release right now? And what am I ready to call in? Because this full moon is also about calling in abundance on a physical level, and that it doesn't have to be money, but money can definitely be one of those things we call in. But it could be an abundance of health, abundance of connection, friendships, true, authentic friendships that nurture us and support us. What does abundance mean to you? And what are you ready to receive and open up to? So just take a moment. Let's focus on what we're ready to release. I'd like you to imagine a fire burning before you. However you wish to see it. Some people like to call upon the fire of Saint Germain, the flame of Saint Germain, or it could just be like a campfire. I want you to imagine that all the things that don't serve you, you're putting it into a ball, like a ball in your hand, an energetic ball. Just imagine creating that ball now. And one by one, everything that doesn't serve you, throw that ball into your fire. Take the first thing and throw it into the fire. Your imaginary fire before you, remembering that intention is everything. So if you intend to release this today, you will release it. And it will dissolve and disintegrate from your life. Beautiful. Now make your next energetic ball of the thing that you want to let go of. Feel it in your hands. Feel this ball, this energy that you've been carrying, that has been holding you back in your life. What is it? Maybe it's your beliefs that you don't deserve to have abundance, that money is difficult to receive. Whatever you believe, these limiting beliefs are not serving you. Take that into a ball, make it into a ball, and throw that into the flame before you, letting it completely be incinerated by the flame. Know it to be true. Know that this is no longer a part of your being. And the last one, the last thing that you've been holding on to, it could be from this lifetime or it could be from other lifetimes. If you don't know what it is, you can just intend to release whatever I don't know that is a part of my soul blueprint or my ancestral lineage that is no longer serving me or my highest good. You can do that as well. You don't have to know on a conscious level what it is. Spirit will take care of that for you. Creating that energetic ball once again. Wow, I can feel a fire between my hands. Woo! And take that ball and throw it into the flame. Whew, there we go. Incinerate it. Let it be destroyed for all eternity. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Release any remnants, any magnetic imprinting that may have been left behind. Just allow that to completely dissolve and dissipate. One more deep breath in. And exhale it all out. Into the flame. Into your fire. Feel the cleansing of the fire. And now it's time to open up your heart chakra, your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat chakra. Open up all of these chakras, all the way down to the solar plexus, to the sacral, to the root chakra. And the root chakra is about money, right? It's about our finances, home, and family. Asking the universe for what it is you truly desire and require. Let the universe know that you're ready to receive all the abundance that your heart desires in all its forms. I am ready. I choose to open up to receiving all the abundance that is available to me, the infinite amount of abundance on all levels. I am ready and willing to receive that now. Really feel that. Hold this high vibration. This is how we manifest. Hold it. Hold it. Feel it going into every part of your body, all of your chakras. Feel that frequency elevating you so that you can match the frequency of the law of attraction and manifest that which you truly desire. Take a nice deep breath in, fill the body up, feel yourself filling up with this possibility and surrendering, knowing that at some point in time, all of this will be made manifest for you. And not in the distant future. Let's make it happen today if possible, or within the next few days. Look for the signs of the universe giving you exactly what you're asking for. So be sure you know what you're asking for. Be clear in what you're asking for. Be clear. This is so important. Bringing joy and gratitude into the heart. Thanking the universe, thanking Creator for supporting all of us in our lives during this very challenging time. Keeping our hearts open and learning to forgive those who we need to forgive at this time. Wow. So thank you so much for joining me. This was a really powerful transmission. Spirit was really working through me, and to share all of this with you, I'm feeling so much gratitude and love, and I'm just really blessed, and I hope that all of you feel that, and that your lives will unfold beautifully, and that you will receive all that you've asked for today, and even more. Thank you so much. I'm going to do this I'm going to try to do my lives every Friday and share different tools with you to support you in your life. Many blessings. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining, Venus. Oh, thank you so much, Sacred Soul. Blessings to you all. Oh, I just feel my heart is bursting. Tears are coming out, but they're tears of joy. Lots of love. So much love. Take care.